Hello and welcome back to the Oaks. We have a nice clean combine, which we're just going to try and park in the shed without hitting anything. There we go. So, there you go, Chris. All cleaned. The header is down behind the shed down there, out the way. We've got the New Holland on our customised fast baler, and we've also got the least fence. This is the 828. Got the mowers attached, and we are going to head down and cut field 88, and then we're going to bale that for silage. I'm going to set the John Deere on tedding in the other two fields, well, one field at a time. And yeah, so we can get that all tedded up. The Xerion is still, find it, working its way through the contract field. Field 59, is it, I think? Yep, 59. You can see that in Simple Inspect that we've got installed. So yeah, that's going to take another nearly 2 hours to complete. But should be worth the money. So yeah, we're going to crack on and get some mowing done in our demo tractor. Well, this thing really does shift 41 miles an hour. It's a cracking tractor. I love the sound of it. I just think it sounds so much better than sort of base game tractor sound you get. It's yeah, it's quite a compact tractor. I think it's 287 horsepower, I think it is. But yeah, it's cool. I like it. Right, so let's get this unfolded. We want to be dropping a swath. So we'll change that. There we go. I don't think we can change it on the front, can we? Oh. No, only just the rear. That's fine. Sure we're on the right one. Widespread in swath dropping. We will back up slightly. Turn off the F1 menu. And power up. There we go. So the plan is just to get this cut and baled today. We are going to do the biggest bales we can, which I think is 180 with our fancy baler. There we go. That's looking good. Decent sized swath. And yeah, so it's mainly grass work. Hopefully we'll get the cultivating complete. But yeah, 2 hours worth of mowing grass. We should be well, well, what I'm trying to say is we'll have definitely finished this before the Xerion has finished its job. So we'll push on. We'll see how we get on. I might speed the time up a bit just to try and get rid of this haze. But yeah, other than that, it's cutting and baling time. Well, 2 headlands done and a GPS course set. We are whizzing up the top of the field, or through the centre of the field, should I say, sorry. And yeah, this job is not going to take long at all. We've now got the John Deere with the tedder going around field 87. That's got just under 5 minutes left. And yeah, all being very productive. Now, talking of being productive, let's get to the end of here and just stop for a second. There we go. Lift the mowers up. So, chickens are producing eggs, which is lovely. They've got plenty of grain left. You'll notice that the cows from the modern cow barn have gone. Felt bad for them, so they've been sold to another farmer somewhere. And yeah, so they're out the way. Our cows are fine. £2,653 they're worth at the minute. Hay's all right, and water is, as expected, reasonably okay. They're not drinking a massive amount, so that's all good. Let's have a quick look in the time-saving stock check. That you see how much money we can potentially be making from the crops that we've got. I guess this is the good thing about having a 4x map and massive fields is bigger yields and yeah, better profit. So that's all good. And yeah, you'll see the eggs starting to rack up nicely. So that's all good. Let's just have a quick look at the tedding. Lovely job. I think what we're going to do in this field, and it might take a while to do, but we're going to get the... Oh, what brand did we buy? Was it Crone? Was it the Crone baler we bought with the... It was Crone. So yeah, the windrower baler combo. We're going to get that running around. And on course plate, we'll probably set it off on the headlands first, because that was a suggestion from when we did the contract with it, when we first got it. So yeah, if we do the up and down rows first, it shouldn't get stuck on any bales then. So we'll give that a whirl. But yeah, so that's the plan. But for now, we need to get this grass cut and baled up. So I think we're probably going to do a little bit of a time lapse of the mowing. So yeah, sit back, relax and enjoy, and I'll see you in a little bit.
We can set the world on fire, fire. Set the world on fire.
Well, that's the field nearly done, and for the eagle-eyed amongst you, I'd lowered a little bit late on that one. So come back and got that. And then we've just got the last strip down here to do. But I'm loving this tractor. For a medium tractor, 287 horsepower I think it is, with a road speed of 41 miles an hour. Cannot really go wrong, I don't think. Could well be a decent upgrade. I mean, what have we got tractors wise? I know we've got quite a few medium tractors. So that's 313, 215, and what can we sell that for? 128k. That's going to be our feeder tractor. So, yeah, maybe. Once we bought the cows, I think we should seriously consider purchasing this, because it is brilliant. It really is. I think the only bit with it is it misses the odd little bit, but that could be how quick we're going and the slightly uneven field. But yeah, all in all, cracking tractor, fantastic yield. That's got to be the max, I reckon, for most of the field at least. So yeah, we should get a fair few bales off here. I'm not going to worry about the corner bits too much where it's uneven. But yeah, that is mowing complete. I'll get that folded up. There we go. While that's doing that, we can find the John Deere, which has done a reasonable job. Super. So we'll move this onto the next field. We will stick a tractor on the windrower baler combo, and we'll see how that performs as well. Well, the tractor may be underpowered for this baler, but it is working absolutely brilliantly. I'm loving this, and you know what I haven't done? I haven't set it to start on the up and down rows. Okay. What I might do is grab the auto stacker and just follow behind, I think. And then I must remember for the next field to do the up and down rows first. That was a schoolboy error. So, but yeah, it's working brilliantly well and filling up rather quickly, which is good. I think that the John Deere has just finished. Yeah, that's finished the tedding in this field. So that can go back to the yard. And yeah, everything is going rather smoothly. Well, we've got a full auto stacker load of 14 bales. This is just spitting about. The yields must be brilliant. So we've cleared everything that should pose a problem now. So hopefully that's just going to crack on and finish the baling for us. And I think even when I started it off, it had only got maybe 12 minutes to do the job. So yeah, pretty impressive actually. Very good indeed. So we can now get these to the cow farm. In fact, we might put these... We'll put some of them with the cows actually as well, because they haven't been fed for a while, but they've got plenty of hay. And then, yeah, we can crack on with doing the silage baling. So we're just moving fields, and so we've got the Goweil, because I think that's how you pronounce it, pack now installed. And if we take a look, we've got a bale counter, which is cool. So we made 29 bales off of that first field, which is pretty good, I think. So we'll head on to the next field and get this set on course play. I've took the first load of bales straight down to the cows, and they are unloaded by their trough. So they'll just keep topping up as and when they consume the hay. So we'll just hop out a second. We will close the gate. Come on. We will close the gate. We'll get back into the case and bring up the course play menu. We'll clear that one and create a job in field 86. Start it there. Right, so start work on centre. 3 headlands, and the rest is fine. Open and go. let's see what this does. So should work itself out pretty easily, I would have thought. There we go. Job's a good one. Come on, off you go. Brilliant. So that should now mean that we're not going to collide with any bales. Hopefully. That's all good. Whilst that's doing that, we'll take a look. Oh, engine running, getting charged for that. Take a look at what's going on here. Okay. Traffic jam. That can stay there. Zerion has got an hour and 3 minutes left. But making a rather neat job of it. So, what we can do is we'll send this one down to 88. I think what we'll do is we'll use the Fent to do the baling. Pointless just having it just to mow one field. So when that gets down to the field, we'll swap things over and we'll crack on and finally get to making some silage bales. Well, baling underway. And there we go. First one into the secondary chamber. Now we watch. Oh, and it's even a quick wrap. Oh, this baler just gets better and better. There we go. We'll do every other one, which makes it a little bit easier to turn. There we go. And this is true fast baling. This is excellent. You can see how we're slowing down because the size of the swath. But still, that is some rapid baling. Love it. This is great. Oh dear. Ever slightly cheaty, but still brilliant for that. Love it. Right, we'll push on. We'll do a little bit more. Keep getting notifications that people are finished doing their jobs and all this lot, but just going to focus on getting this done, and then we'll go and sort them out afterwards. So we've done every other row and skipped the headlands. I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to turn things back on and get ourselves full with another bale. Go. Let's edge forward. We get to 100. There we go. 53 litres, not a problem. So we'll get this dropped off. There we go. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to try a bit of the... There we go. We're going to try a piece of the Goweil DLC, I think. So I need to grab the bale stacker for round bales, get them picked up, and I need to get this lot baled, and then we'll catch up when we're going to test out a new piece of equipment. Alrighty then. Oh, that was a bit of Ace Ventura Pet Detective. Alrighty then. Right. So we have got ourselves the Goweil G4010Q Profi. Nice succinct name. Now, if we bring up the F1 menu, we can unfold the wrapper. So we need to drop that off, move this forward out the way, and then try. So unfold X, which starts the engine. And let's have a look at turn on automatic drop. We put the light on. Oh, you could do it in the dark. So, what we need now is the telehandler and a bale. So I've not tried this one. I have had a little go with the static ones. I just set up a save the other night on Goweil, just to try it out. And they're pretty cool. So let's see how much of a mess we can make of this. I'm assuming we just drop it. No, just drop it. Should have had a practice. Oh, there we go. Wrapping away nicely. Now, one thing I did notice on the static baler is they've really improved the animation of the wrap cutting. So you can see there it's sort of pinned it. Now, the area is blocked. Oh, are we in the way? Right. Okay, so what we can do now, so we load from that side. Let's, and I am thinking on my feet here, I haven't tried this, I've no idea if it's going to work. If we grab the 828 and put that into operating mode and get that somewhere close. Okay, maybe back up a little bit. Now, telehandler again. Right, let me grab a bale. There's one here, there is. We will load it up and see if we can't get it to wrap it, drop it, pick it up. And, yeah. I'm liking this. It's pretty cool. Very nicely done. Let's have a look at the wrap. So you can see the sounds a lot better. And just watch as the arms come up. Pinches it. Oh, is it really going to do that? Will that pick that up? I wonder if we just edge it across ever so slightly. Don't know why I was using keyboard and mouse to do that then. There we go. Otherwise, this could be a rather long process. So I thought I'd record this bit because you never know with things like this. What happens if you... Oh, can you even get two in there? Yeah, easily. Let's see what happens. Nothing. It's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So we'll just... Oh, we've broken it. Oh, no, we haven't. Let's just see if we can back out. And there we go. That'll start again. Now, you'll notice there's 4 bales in there. We have a position that kind of works. Not saying it's going to be perfect and work every time, but we do have a level of automation. There you go. See? How cool is that? So, what have we learned? You can't do 2 bales at once, and you can actually get the auto stacker to pick them up off the ground. So that is pretty cool. So that is the last bale, I think, for that auto stacker load. So what I think I'm going to do is grab one more, put it through the wrapper, and then that is our marker for when we sort of drop that load off and then come back to pick the others up. The other thing I'm thinking is, because there are so many bales, I'm tempted to lease another auto stacker, stick it on the New Holland here and get that to go and pick up the bales. We can then drop a stack here and be sort of working our way through them and not be driving all around the field. So I think that's a plan. Now, I think Argsy's done something like this. So I've not seen the video, but clearly great minds think alike. But yeah, I'm well impressed with it. It's a cracking bit of kit. And I think the fact that it runs under its own power means that if you've not got a lot of kit, you could just drag it down here with a tractor and a front loader, or indeed a telehandler, and just set it up in the field and yeah, get your bales wrapped. So yeah, pretty cool indeed. So I think I'll grab another one. We will unload this auto stacker. I'll lease another auto stacker and we'll get them all collected up. And yeah, we'll catch back in a second. Oh, you'll see off to the left there, we've got the first stack dropped off. We've got the first bale picked up, or our marker bale picked up. The auto stacker is there and is full. So let's just make sure that this drops in the right place and gets picked up. Marvellous. We'll load this one in. And then that can be doing the wrapping while we're off. Just going to grab the New Holland. That actually is working quite well. Now, you could probably automate this further, and I'm guessing Argsy has already done that. I don't know, not seen it. But you could probably set up a bit of an auto drive loop to, I guess, park there or wait there. That could be the wait point. When it's full, it clears off, it tips them somewhere, comes back. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying this semi-automated approach to bale wrapping. We'll leave that there, pull forward and lower it down. So at least now we've got 14 bales right in front of us to be working away at. So let's that fold up. Come on. And then Control H again, and that should now clear off and go and pick the rest of the bales up for us. So then, before we finish the wrapping, we are going to complete on the cultivating contract before we lose it. There we go. Nice £42,000 in. So we can now bring up the auto drive menu and we'll send this back to the farm. There we go. Off you go. Thank you very much. Nice income made on that contract, and we can get back and finish off the last bit of the wrapping. So back down in field 88, and you'll see we've got 4 full stacks of bales. Now just trying not to nudge the wrapper, just get a little bit wobbly. Wish it sort of grabbed it a little bit sooner. Maybe that's just me. Now, I've done a lot of this off screen. I just sat here last night, it was, watching YouTube and just pottering on through. Now, we're going to have to turn on automatic drop again, or is it going to say the area's blocked? No, I think what we need to do is come round here and press Z. There we go. And that's picking it up lovely. Super. So yeah, I quite like it. It's quite a therapeutic job actually. The only thing I found was it did glitch a little bit at times. Now what I mean by that is the collision seemed to stop between the wrapping bed, the black rollers, and the bale. So just sort of had to give it a bit of a nudge, like, to get it in. Now I have been doing it like this and it has worked. There we go. But yeah, I quite like the setup. I think you probably could take it to another step of automation. But for what we're doing and just testing it out, it is pretty cool. Now that is probably going to say that the area is blocked. Yeah. So all we can do here is just nudge this out the way a little bit and reposition it ever so slightly until, there we go, hop out, back into the telehandler, and we'll get all finished off. Right then, last bale about to go into the wrapper. Now, I know that with the pack there is a square bale grab, and I've just nudged the wrapper now, so whether that'll unload or not, I'm not sure. See how it flicked? Push the telehandler off there. Just get a little bit jumpy. So yeah, I could have used that to grab, but for ease of loading bales, and if we were going to unload them and stack them manually, then we probably could have got that, but we're not, so job's a good one. Yeah, all in all, I quite like this. I think it could do with a bit more weight. The fact that you have to disconnect it from a tractor to use it, and it's a bit light at this end, it does nudge rather easily. Yeah, whether we could attach a weight to it and leave that on, I don't know. But yeah, so we'll hop in, we will turn that off, and we'll get unloaded over here out of the way. Now, I'm not sure how best to transport all of these bales to the cow farm, but I'm sure we'll work away. But yeah, overall I've quite enjoyed that. I know I said we were going to get milking cattle, but we've kind of ran out of time this episode, so that will be definitely next time. But yeah, all in all, I am liking the, well, one piece of Goweil equipment that we've used so far. Yeah, not a bad DLC so far. So I'm going to say thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.